Good morning, guys. It is currently, hang on, 10:44 in the morning, and we are still in Memphis. Just woke up, had breakfast, and today we are doing some Memphis stuff like the Memphis Pyramid, Martin Luther King, and Sun Studio, something like that. And then we are driving down to New Orleans, which is going to be really hot. And we're doing one thing along the way to New Orleans, and then doing some stuff in New Orleans, and then going to sleep. So yeah, let's do that. Here we are, Sun Studio. This is where they recorded the records. Lots of rock and roll, country, stuff like that, I think. I'm not too sure what they did, but there it is. Some corner shop. Yeah, Sun Studio. Pretty cool. Next thing. There is where Martin Luther King got shot, on that spot there, outside 306. Here's some information. Some cool old cars. So it used to be a hotel, and now it's turned into a museum or something. And I think he got shot from one of those windows up there. I'm not sure which one, but that's where the gunner was, and that's where he aimed, and that's where he fired, and that's where he hit. Yeah, but no one can stay here anymore. It's called the Lorraine Hotel, as you can see there. That is where Martin Luther King took his last look into life. I don't think it's changed since he got shot there, but you can't go up there, I don't think. And you see that woman on the corner there. I think she used to live in the motel here, and she got kicked out when it got turned into a museum. That's what I've read anyway. But yeah, there you go, Martin Luther King. It's called the National Civil Rights Museum now. But yeah, amazing. There's the Mississippi River. That's the Mississippi, not the other one. Yeah. That's definitely it. It's a lot bigger. Some cool looking boats on it, and a nice little island. That bridge. And if we just look into the distance, it's the Memphis Pyramid. We'll get closer in a sec. There's the pyramid. I think it's a shopping centre. It looks pretty cool. Wow. There's the Gibson factory where they make Gibson guitars. It says Gibson Showcase, but around the side it says Gibson factory. And Dad keeps driving off when I'm bloody hanging out the window. It's not funny, Dad. You could kill me. There's where it says Gibson factory. See? I wasn't lying. I wasn't.
Right, we need to
before we start all that travel stuff, we're about an hour into the trip, and we're gonna head to this place called Tallahatchie. And basically there's the Tallahatchie Bridge, and that's in one of these country songs that I know. So we're gonna quickly head there, and then we'll start with the travel stuff.
I'm a fucking sat man. I don't know how many fucking miles it is.
Alright, so we've been driving quite a long time. We've ended up along this dirt road in the middle of nowhere. There's no reception or anything, but we hope it's down here. And we're running out of fuel as well, so Dad had just had to empty himself before we carried on.
It's critter land out there. Yes, I remember standing there with a wee and it's like,
It's hot. It is quite hot. Yep, so we're on the move. Hopefully we'll find this bridge.
Whaley Road.
Are we on Whaley Road?
Whaley Road. Why didn't that say that at the top of the road? So I've got a feeling that this links up with Whaley Road in a minute.
Well, I hope so, because we're actually in the middle of nowhere.
No, obviously this road here.
Just look where we are. Look at that. Certainly off the beaten track, you might say. We just saw one car pass us. It went up in a poof of smoke though. It didn't blow up. Oh look, here's another one. Ready? Just... They're probably like, what are you doing on our land? They're gonna turn around in a minute. Cure. Oh look.
We're kicking up just as much shit behind us.
It's all... Oh god.
The wave was going really quick, but shit behind us. So cool.
We found some tarmac and some civilization, well, people. They're cutting down the crops, it looks like. Wow, this is it. It isn't the one, but it is a Tallahatchie bridge. There you go. Yeah, so that wasn't actually the one I meant. Mum just typed in Tallahatchie Bridge and it came up with like a Tallahatchie Bridge, but it's not the one from the song, but it's fine. We've been to it, kind of. Right, now let's drive all the way to New Orleans. Right, hold on. What? This is the last time I'm going to stop it before we do it. But I think we might have actually found it. So we just was just driving back from wherever we was in the middle of nowhere. We came through this little town. You can see. And then we crossed this bridge that we're just about to see now. See this one up here? And it has a red sign which says the songwriter's name on it. So we think this might actually be it. Let's go and have a closer look. Look, here it is. Bobby Gentry, born Roberta Lee, God, that's in Chickasaw. Spending her childhood here. She brought the accent, sounds, images. Look, Ode to Billy Joe. That's the song. And Billy Joe jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. There you go, it's not actually called the Tallahatchie Bridge then. We've been across the real Tallahatchie Bridge, but this is the one in the song. It goes across the Tallahatchie River. And yeah, so let's go and have a look on the bridge. So yeah, that's the Tallahatchie River, and this is whatever bridge it said, I can't remember. But this is where Billy Joe McAllister jumped off.
Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
It's pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna go and jump off the Tallahatchie Bridge. We go about to jump off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Wow. Well, there we go. Now we can finally head to New Orleans. Look how busy it is down there. Right, so after a long journey, we're finally in New Orleans in the old area. Like you can see, it looks quite old and tight.
The next right turn.
We're gonna get to our hotel, rest up a bit, and go adventure the New Orleans nighttime.
So bad.
Here's where we're staying. Let's go and have a look. Oh, I see a mother. Well, posh. Got our own guy to deliver our bags.
Okay, you made it. Now you got a swimming pool on the first floor.
Sounds good to me.
633?
Uh-huh.
No, but look at the view out here, look. It's right off like the main street, you can see all the parties going on and everything. That we're like above the balconies. So now we're going out into people busy land, which is going to be interesting. So, let's go. Oh, look at the little dog in there.
Oh, bless him. Go look after the shop.
Oh, it's hot out here as well. Trapped inside. I suppose it's aircon there. Catching the vibes. It looks like we found ourselves at the end of the French Quarter because it's all French Quarter old and then it's new. I think we're trying to find the water, so let's go and see if we can find it. There's the water. My parents are running. They don't like it near the water. There's not very many people here, which means we shouldn't be here. But you saw the water anyway. Okay, I think we're going to Jackson Square. Let's do some walking. And I'm going to keep it as raw as I can so you guys can get the full experience of how it is or how I'm feeling out here anyway. So yeah, let's do it. Seems to be a lot of tours going on. I think it's like ghost tours and stuff because like it's meant to be haunted around here. But we've seen loads of groups walking past us. I'm not sure whether it's, I think it's like a mixture of ghost tours and like history tours type thing. There we go, sounds like things are going to get a bit busier now. Bourbon Street. This is one of the main streets in New Orleans, I think. I think our hotel's at the end of the street and up there. Yeah. Oh, there's a horse. Woo. I'll try and show you the hotel when we get there. More neon signs and stuff. What's going on over there? Oh look, what song's playing? Yeah, he seems to be balancing or something. I'm not really sure.
massive.
Whoa, look at that. There's a massive shadow of a man on there. That's creepy. It's definitely busy down here. Outside with loud music. Memphis, Nashville here. Look at that thing. What is that? Literally noise and lights everywhere and lots of shops. Oh my god. It don't seem to end. Things seems to have opened up quite a lot now.